Alright, welcome back to No Man's Sky. So when we last left off, we did the first part of the tutorial by repairing our ship, and now it wants us to take off into outer space. And there's really no reason not to at this point. So here we go. We've got 10,000 units on us, only 60 nanite clusters, and we've got a multi-tool and our starship and our exosuit, and I did get this photon cannon module upgrade that I could put on the ship. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Since it's just an A class. I'll hold down E to install it, and this is right here. We'll put it right here. See how these light up blue? You always want these next to each other, and this basically says damage +6, heat dispersion +3. We do have some technology slots here, so because I need as much inventory as I can get, we're going to move these out of general inventory into technology with the E key, and I'll put them next to each other again so that they light up. It's not the best weapon in the game. I'm going to get a better weapon as soon as I can afford it, but that's what it is right now. So let's go ahead and launch. One thing I do want to do though, quick menu, while I'm in the ship, go over to utilities, and much like we can switch from first and third person view when we're walking, we can also do the same with the ship. Hold down control, press 2, and now I can do that with this. So let's go 2, and we're back behind the ship. Let's take off, and here we go, up in the air and off the planet. We will be back though, because that is our home planet. And what is it? Let's look back and see the name of that planet, by the way. Okay, I'm in the galaxy now. I want to look back and see, what is the name of this planet? It's Toxie 12? Toxie 12, I discovered that. Radioactive planet, ancient bones, high sentinel activity. That's okay though. It's got uranium, sodium, copper. It's a good starter planet for basic materials. Not some place you'd like to live, but I probably will put the first base there. Ooh, look at that planet. What is this? You can hit C to scan. It's an acrid planet. Salvageable scrap, fungal mold, copper, ammonia, silver. Boy, it looks good from here. If I jump back in the ship, you can see on the little radar display there the planets and such. And so if I raise up here, we've got 2 more planets I can scan. Let's scan this one. And that is a barren planet, and this doesn't look much better. You never know about these crazy looking ones though. It's still recharging. There we go. That is a humid planet that probably has hot rains, but might be interesting. So red seas and potentially blue sky. I can't tell from here. Anyway, it wants me to test the starship systems. Test boost with left shift. I've already done the W. Let's test the pulse engines by hitting space. There we go. And then I'll unpulse there. And we'll just hit up some of these. This is good materials. Oh, incoming transmission. Source 4925B. That's familiar. Please identify yourself. I'm Gzd. Identify yourself. You are not Gzd alone. Follow the Gzd. The broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Input the coordinate data. Okay, we've got a new quest destination. And that's going to be on this barren planet. It's got pyrite, cobalt, copper. That's okay. That's the next quest step. Do I go there now? Yes, because I believe we get the terrain manipulator here. So let's go ahead and go. I'm going to aim and pulse, and we're going to rapidly fly to this location. Salvageable scrap can be worth decent money too. But still, I haven't seen any really huge money items yet. And I'll know them when I see them. Alright, let's go down. Full speed. So let's see if I can land right next to it, like right about here. I'll pop out. There we go. Ta-da! Landed. Alright. And look, sentinels are out. Scanning. There he is right there. Welcome to Knifey X1, and look at that giant animal on the hill with the big feather on its tail. That should be interesting to look at. Alright, where is the thing? It's over here. So, this is what we came for. And there's two of these, right? There was one on the other side? I thought I saw two. Maybe there's just one. Anyway, let's hit it up. The sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left this message is long gone. Decipher the signal. Decoding. 16. 16. 16. 4925C. No fuel in. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to underground. Deployed base computer. As well as the log entry, a signal contains plans for base computer and terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. Let's extract the plans. Ta-da! Base computer. I need chromatic metal. And the terrain manipulator, carbon nanotubes and dihydrogen jelly. Both are very easy to create. Okay. Now let's go over here and get this, it's not a waypoint, but it's a sector marker, I guess you'd call it. And this will give us some navigation data. The Pekin Dust Bowl. Right, and let's scan some animals while we're in it. And there is that salvageable container. And that's probably, oh, I got some bait. I can bait these mobs. Bait details. Now, we're on a planet where we could hit predators, so we have to be careful. You're warned with the little claw marks when they get close, but we still must be cautious. And is there anything else here? I don't know what that is. Can I scan it? No. And there's a knowledge stone off in the distance. There's some hazardous plants. That's about it. So, yeah, that's a salvage container. But I do have a terrain manipulator. So what do we need to make the terrain manipulator? We go to the multi-tool. Let's hit in the spot here. E for technology. Terrain manipulator needs carbon nanotubes, 2 of them, and 1 dihydrogen jelly. So we'll get out. We'll go over to the exosuit. We'll say, hey, I need dihydrogen jelly, and then I need 2 carbon nanotubes. So we'll use the D key to bump this up to 2. There we go. Go back to the multi-tool. We can make this. Kabam, kabam. That's a huge upgrade. And we'll take this and we'll put this over here in the corner too. Alright, terrain manipulator. And it's in manipulator mode. And it's in the mine mode, which means I can basically dig holes like that. Pretty cool, huh? And then, is there anything close by? I can dig like salvageable. Buried technology module is what I was trying to say. No, there's no uranium on this planet. So now we're supposed to build, we're supposed to gather copper, activate the terrain manipulator, use analysis visor to locate deposits. Because they want us to build the base computer. I don't want to put a base on this planet. I want to put a base on my home planet, which I'm going to go back to. The other little trick here that I've learned by watching various other Let's Plays is that on the ship you get this rather useless rocket launcher, and down at the bottom you can see hold the middle mouse button to dismantle and you get 100 copper and 50 condensed carbon. That's good stuff. Now that we have that, we can put down our portable refiner. We can load it up with carbon for fuel, and we can take that copper, which is in the ship, there it is, 100 copper, and we can turn it into 50 chromatic metal, which is what we need to build the base computer. There we go. Into the suit, and let's pick this thing up. And now it wants me to find a suitable area and deploy the base computer. Well, not on this planet. Oh, there's that dude. There's that big dude. Now, is he going to be a predator? Let's see. This big feather tail there. He's calm. His diet is small animals. I'm not a small animal. So everything should be fine. He shouldn't bother me. What are these big blue things? Unidentified plant. That's going to be carbon and something else. I wonder what. Mordites, which is something else you get from dead things. Alright, let's get out of here. I've seen enough of this planet. We're out of here. Hitting the shift key and going up. There we go. Now we're back in space. I'm going to go back to my home planet. And my home planet was... where? Was it this one? Radioactive planet. That is Toxie. That's my planet. Okay, good. That's my home planet. Home sweet home. Now, the space station is going to be near that planet, but it's not going to be tagged yet. And I should say at this point, I am running with one visual mod on the game, and that is it gets rid of colored dots when you're flying through space. Those colored dots just do a number on the video. Screw it up. And I think it looks better without them. Take those. So let me pulse in this general direction and see if I can find the space station. Actually, I'm being kind of silly. There it is. You can find it. See the diamond in the radar view? There it is right there. And it doesn't have any lines going to it. So forget what I said about, well, you can kind of see them now, but it's just too faint. Anyway, I'm heading right towards it. But we're heading right towards it. I gotta refuel the pulse engines. Oh, launch thrusters are empty, but we had that uranium. That's good. And the pulse engine, tritium or tritium, recharges that. That's why you want to shoot some asteroids from time to time to replenish that. And there we go. There's the entrance. So now, prepare yourselves. There's some rather dramatic music that plays as I enter the space station for the first time. And we'll get that music out of the way, and then we'll check the place out. Right, distortion and everything, but there's your dramatic music. Now the reason I'm looking this way is I want to see ships land. Now here comes the first. Oh, look at that. I don't like the windows in this one, but we can scan it and see what it is. It's a B-class fighter. It's only got 18 storage spots. I think I have 18 as well. I have 15 plus 4. It has 18 plus 4, but 1.4 million. I've got about 1.4 million to go before I have that much money. And you can talk to these guys. They jump out of their ships and they stand next to them briefly, and you can talk to them and see you know, what they want to sell their ship for and stuff. And there's another one. Yellow, very yellow. And is that the same? Does they have the rounded? No, that has the squared off cockpit as well. I don't like that because the visibility is not quite as good. But that is very yellow. Alright, anyway, let's take care of some business here. First things first, on the non-populated side of the station, i.e. there's nobody walking around and there's not a teleporter over here. What just came in? There's a hauler. Big yellow and red in this system. Ooh, that's new. No, I saw that, didn't I? No, that's new too. But again, I don't like the windows, so forget it. Anyway, let's go over here. So, in every space station, you can upgrade your suit only once per station, per system. And we're going to add another storage slot for 5,000. I have only 15,000. Now I only have 10,000. Then you can look and see what these guys are selling. And if you look at this, we go scroll all the way down here for the S's. We've got thermal, toxic, thermal protection, 2 of them. S grades. Those will be good if you want to go on planets that, like a planet that's toxic, this adds extra toxic protection. And then you go over here. This is for the vehicles, which we won't have for a little while. This is for the starship, so we'll talk to this guy. Oops, I see some encrypted navigation data. Small alien creature waves. Vidi, yeah, I need to learn their language slowly but surely as well. That's another thing you can do, is slowly learn every word of these aliens' language. He sells installable starship upgrades. And his S modules, a hyperdrive module, 554 nanites. This is the kind of stuff I want to buy to extend the number of light years that I can warp to. But there's that. And then you can go over here to the multi-tool vendor. And not only will they have a multi-tool for sale, and this is a C-class, kind of junky. I'd buy it in a pinch. How much does he want for it? 1.8. No, but it's got a lot more storage areas for technology than my little gun does. And then you can get upgrades here. And can't understand a word he says. Let's purchase some. And on these, I'm looking for that multi-tool can be a gun. It can be a lot of things. Mining. I'm looking for scanner upgrades. This is just a C, so this wouldn't be worth it. But with the scanner module upgrades, you can increase your scanning distance and how much you get paid when you scan various objects. All right, let's. What do we got down here? We have a shuttle. These are goofy ships. They're somewhere in between haulers and fighters. They're just a. Oh, there he goes. And this is an Explorer. 19 plus 5 Explorer, 1.5 million. These things can be just bizarre looking. Bugs. That's not a bad looking one. I mean, it's got the weird things on the side, but at least it's symmetrical. Some of these aren't even symmetrical. But I'll take symmetrical over anything else. But fighters is what I want, of course. Alright, so let's go over here, and we've only got 5,000 now, and we don't have that much to sell, unfortunately. If I wanted to sell stuff, we could sell the wheat for some cash. We could sell this advanced ion battery. It's not worth it, but I'm going to sell it anyway because I don't want to take up space. Sweet root, 12,000? Yeah, sure. Heptatoid wheat. I'm not going to eat that anymore. And I didn't get anything good. We've got some navigation data for 1,000. Anyway, if I wanted to buy, we've only got 25,000. But like I said, we can buy. We can't afford all the sodium. So I'm not really going to buy that much of it. But this is just to prevent us from having to mine. So I will buy 245 sodium. And then oxygen. We have a lot of oxygen. I'll buy. It's so cheap though. They've got a lot of it. I'll buy probably another 200 and something of this too. That's about right. 11,000. That's gonna just about break the bank, but we'll do it. And then ferrite dust, also fairly cheap, easy to mine, but I'm lazy. We'll get 100 of it. All right, just so we can say we bought stuff. And then here's the teleporter. It's not active yet because there's nowhere to teleport. I haven't built my base. Sometimes I build the base first and then come here. Sometimes I wait. If early mining goes good, like if I found stuff in the caves that I could have mined out, I could have made some cash. And I still could have if I wanted to grind a little bit, but so far, no good money. So let's go in here and let's go back to our planet. And let's build a base. It's Knifey X1. I discovered that. I don't remember discovering that. I'm going to go to my planet. Where's my planet? It's one of these. Let's pulse out a little bit. It might be that one on the left. It might be that one out there. It was... Nope, not that one. Was it this one? Toxie! Yeah. The toxic planet. Let's head to the light side of the planet. There we go. Ancient bones, which I can dig up now. And that's probably what I'll spend some grinding time doing, is digging out the ancient bones. And we will go to the bright side of the planet here. Let's twist around. There we go. And let's get down. Look at that weird crater over there. Look at that. Circles. That looks curious enough that I want to see what that looks like. It's not really there anymore. That's a shame. Let's get out. There we go. It's nice scenery. I like the view. I like to have a nice view. So let's go up here somewhere. Honestly, I might spend some time looking for... Oh, I've got 2 chances. Check it out. I want to look for a small outpost because not only will it have a landing pad... Now, this is just a shelter. It's not bad, but it's not what I'm looking for. Where was the other one? Over here? If I could find a small settlement... A small settlement actually has a landing pad and it will have somebody to sell stuff to. No, this is just another... It's just another shelter. Alright, I'm gonna stay going north because typically these form up in lines. So let's just head due north. Okay, there's nothing here. Is this an antenna? Yeah, this will be able to find one for me. See, this is a waypoint. I think we got some ammo there. There, a Viking effigy. Alright. Korvax Convergence Cube. Wow. I don't even know what that is. Okay, waypoint. Here we go. Find something, please. What you got? Minor settlement. Not small settlement. Minor settlement. That's exactly what I was looking for. It's 5 hours away, but not by spaceship. So let's hop in the old machine. And I don't have enough. I don't have any fuel. That's a problem. I don't have any of that. So let's make some launch fuel. I should be able to... Oop, what's this? Hypercluster. Tritium. Okay, I should be able to make some launch fuel. Let's see. What do I need for launch fuel? Dihydrogen and some metal plating. Okay, so all I need really is metal plating. And then we can make some launch fuel. And then I can drop it right there. You can do that instead of using the quick menu if you want to. Like for instance, when the pulse engine takes tritium or tritium, I can do that. And for that matter, on the exosuit, if I wanted to recharge life support, I can take oxygen and just drop it on here. And it'll recharge it. But the quick menu can also be used. Device used by the Korvax for the storage of historical and cultural information. Total value 13,000. Used for upgrading. I don't know. All I know is it's taking up valuable inventory space. Alright, let's head to the minor settlement. This is exactly what we were looking for. And I'm glad I found that because I was nowhere close to this thing. And this is where we'll build our base. And is it still 12 minutes away? It is. So we're going to go up into the atmosphere and then back down. Because it's just fast. Of course, the higher you get, the faster you go. Just like a rocket. You can go much faster in no atmosphere than you can in the atmosphere. And then we'll look down there and whoa, settle down now. There's a minor settlement. We can actually pulse to it, which will get us there really quick. Whammo. Alright. And let's fly through these clouds. And this will have a nice little landing pad on it. And this is our home planet, so we don't have to worry about any predators. And if I hit E enough times, there we go, caught it. And there we are. Oh, and it's even got a shelter right next door for some nanites. Ta-da! We have made it. This is where the base will go. And after I do all these things, do I have these animals? I do. And we have a natural burial site. That's not really close. That one's 371. That's closer. And any uranium nearby? Sodium. Uranium way up on the hill. Alright. Fairly good spot. Let's get this damaged machinery. We don't want this. Either give us nanites or some goodies. Upgrade modules. S. Radiation protection module. How about that? And guess what? I'm in radiation. This is my home planet. This is excellent. Let's install this. And I'm going to go ahead and install it. Well, we'll install it right here. And then we're going to move it. You want to move things next to each other. Let's move this out of the way. Let's actually move this over to technology. I only have 4 slots in my technology. And then let's move this over next to it. There, it lights up gray. And that gives me a lot of extra protection. This needs to be recharged with uranium ion batteries or advanced ion batteries. And so that's why I want uranium. Because not only can uranium be used for launch fuel, it can also be used for this shield. And this shield goes on top of the regular protection. So now if you look in the lower left, that shield's dropping before the other shield drops. So that's good. And now there should be a buried technology module right there. Yep, there's always one near there. And that's the mining beam. That's the terrain manipulator. Let's dig down and get it. There it is. How many we get? 2. That's not a good sign. A lot of times, if those are plentiful on a planet, you'll only get 2 every time. Sometimes it'll vary. You'll get 3, you'll get 4. That's what we'd like to see. Okay, let's get some nanites out of one of these buildings. And let's see here. Here's the nanite machine. How many I get? 30, 40, 59. Better than 0. Oh, encrypted navigation data. I just get nanites. And the other building might have something in it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And this one has this. What is this? Restore shield. I think my shield is fully restored. I'm not going to try it. Alright, let's get... Oh. I'll take 13 carbon. Alright. And we've got some caves. I want to go up and get that uranium. So let's go do that. And where did I say it was? I should tag it. It's up on a hill somewhere. Oh, 3. Subterranean relic. Oh, really? This planet does have subterranean relics. These are worth the big money. I can't believe they're here. That's really good. This planet has everything. Uranium deposit 468. This might be easier to get. Okay, let's get the uranium first. There it is. Ooh, look at this. Look at all this uranium. Okay, so this is going to take me a while, but the way you do this is that I've got the manipulator and I've got the terrain manipulator active. It's in mining mode, and you want to make sure you can do what looks like will make it fast and use the R and T key to make it really big, but you won't get as much. To get the maximum amount from anything that you're going to mine, you want the smallest beam. And so we're going to hit this up and we're going to start getting uranium, and I am going to be here for a while doing this. And about 15 minutes later, I am done. That was overkill. I could have used a bigger beam. I'm picking up some of the silicate dust now to help recharge it. But yeah, I got all the uranium out of here. I don't see any more. And we're done. Look at how much uranium I got. 1,957 uranium. I am set. And 2 salvage data. Now, I want to go back to where the ship is because I want to get that subterranean relic. Alright, where was that subterranean relic? Where was it? There it is right there. Just one of them? Well, I'll tag it. 127. There is a cave right there, so it's probably just inside that cave. It could be inside that cave, but let's check it out. I'll pick up the sodium. Actually, I tell you what would be smart. After picking up all that uranium, how about I hop in and out of the ship to get a save? This is always a good idea. Save. Thank you. Okay. Now, let's find that subterranean relic. Cross your fingers for me that there's more where this came from, because this is good money. And now I'm not worried about walking around in the cave because I can simply dig my way out. Alright, what do we got? There. Oh, look at them. Look at them all. Look at them all. Okay, how much inventory do I have? Let's organize everything. It's too bad I can't transfer to the ship. because I'm too far away, but all of our collectibles, the navigation data, these things only stack to 5. We should have enough. This is good stuff. Tetracobalt was the name I was trying to think of. And, yeah, there we go. There we go. Any more? Or is that it? I just get lucky. This is the only stuff on the planet, right? There's that natural burial site, which I could get to now. There is a buried technology module. Anything else close? I'm not seeing anything else. So let me get out of here. That's a cool view, isn't it? Let's get out of here. Oh, God. Man. I just launched out of that thing. Good grief. And I didn't die. Amazingly. So let's go in to this little place and see what we can find out here. There we go. How's it going? You also sell a multi-tool, and I can fix the shield. I can also get some nanites. I'll take some. What do we get? 43. It's better than nothing. This is a galactic trade terminal. Just in case I want to buy anything. You got paraffinium. Microprocessors if we need it. We don't have any money at the moment. So let's take care of the money. Like I said, okay, what kind of gun you got? It is a C-class. It looks almost the same as up on the space station. It's better than the one I have. 1.6 million. I'm going to need that soon. I'm going to talk to you soon. But first off, talk to this guy. Hey, Four Eyes. Technology merchant Nudi's wares include blueprints for craftable technology as well as many of the components required to craft them. Blah, blah, blah. I can't understand a word. Let's purchase components because I want to sell. And let's see what we can sell. We can sell these vortex cubes for 48,000. And I forgot a step. You never, ever, ever want to sell tetracobalt like this. See, I have 7 of them for 42,000. That would have been a horrible mistake. Let's put down the refiner. I'll go out the back door here. Yeah, let's put down the refiner. And, wrong key. Let's put down the refiner. And juice it up with some carbon. And put the tetracobalt here. Ionized cobalt is what it creates. It's going to create 750. And it's going to be super fast. There's the remaining 2. So we have 1050 total. I think that's it. Alright, let's go back in here and talk to this guy. There. Hey, buddy. Now I'm going to sell you the ionized cobalt. Purchase components. Sell. Look at the price on the ionized cobalt now. 428,000. That's good early game money. Finally we have some money. And I have no idea what to do with this cube except to potentially sell it. I guess maybe I could give it to him to raise my standing with the Korvax when I meet him. Okay. Actually, since the ship's on the pad, I ought to be able to transfer to it. I put it in cargo accidentally. Let's transfer that to the starship. There we go. Okay. Let's look at the blueprints you have. Because, interestingly enough, you have some blueprints that I'm going to get for free. Like the advanced mining laser, I'm going to get for free in about 1 or 2 more step quests, but you'll sell it to me for 75. I have 193. The teleport receiver, neural stimulator I can't buy yet. Waveform recycler increases the scan radius and reduces the recharge time. That's going to cost that much no matter what. And that's... I'm going to get this for 120. I need an ion battery and a magnetized ferrite. Alright. And I'm gonna go back to you, and this time I want to buy components. You should sell the battery at least. You sell the ionized battery? You do not. You have drop pod coordinates, but you don't sell the battery. Be that way then. Let's see if you sell the battery. Ion battery. Bingo. And then the magnetized ferrite I can create. So let's go over here. And hey, it's daylight again. That was quick. So when we come back, I'm gonna build a base. And I'm now a merchant. 4 stars. Did I get you guys? Yep. And then get all the goodies we can from this planet to make some good early game money. And but that will be for next time. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.